Welcome to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere, taking a look at ASM and a few other random coins. Well, let's get it started. Taking a look at ASM. ASM still right under the 786, as well as BTC. BTC's, it's banging around here trying to make some moves, but it looks like it did get rejected at 786 at 48039, and it's definitely looking like it's put in, it's getting a higher low in, hasn't yet put in a higher high yet. So if we can get over the 786 at 48039, start making that next move up, that would be the ideal situation. If we do get denied at the 786 here at 48039, we're definitely going to have some pullback to right here around 45,000, and I did put the 38,000 on the table, as well as the other day. I know if anybody missed the videos, I definitely put some lower numbers in there as far as BTC was going. I mean, we definitely put in some on the, let's see, the year to date. When we're looking at the year to date, we definitely I was definitely looking at, like, the 20,000 range, which I did put on the table. As far as if the patterns are correct, definitely keeping an eye on that. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll put that number on the table there. But could I be wrong? Of course. And you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only. And you always got to do what's right for you. But a lot of times, this is crypto. If a lot of the FU money comes and BTC gets a heavy reversal, that's an ideal situation. But looking at a lot of the patterns, I just I could see it at play. I have watched a lot of these. I've looked at a lot of different opinions, and it's basically half and half. And as if you look at the shorts and the longs tonight, the shorts are going to move to the upside, as you can tell. So is there some dippy action going to be at play? And then you take a look at the longs, and the longs are actually, they're getting upset. They're up, but undecided as well. So we definitely got to keep an eye on that. So is BTC preparing to do a little bit of dippy action? If we do get rejected there, definitely looking at this 40. If we lose this 40 support at 45,487. Definitely looking at some lower numbers at 38,118. So keep an eye on that. And ASM, it's finally had some lower numbers in there at 0.0875. So if we do lose that support, definitely looking at the lower numbers as far as some accumulation. Definitely keeping an eye on that. I'm loving the good sales. First, some definitely, if I can get at it 0.05115, that'd be awesome. But you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. Let's take a look at COV. COV looks like it's making some moves to the upside. Could have possibly got some FU money going on this one here. So good luck to everybody who's in COV. Looks like it's looking hard, trying hard to get a higher high set in, and it's got some pretty good gigapump going on here. And if that's what you want to call it, could just be a survival. A survival streak there, or wicked bull trap. You never know, especially with BTC doing whatever. But COVs, from the sounds of it, a lot of people are into COV. So I have a lot of people commenting on COV. So the action's there. I mean, the questions are there. So we definitely going to keep an eye on this. But I'm still keeping an eye on this scenario here, because even if it, I've seen them do this and then smash back down. Then we're here at these lower prices. So you definitely got to keep an eye on that. If we start heading back down to the downside here and getting through this 618, and then it smashes into that 786, that scenario, it does play out, especially if BTC decides to take some dippy action. And it's always horrible when these coins start making a move to the upside, and it just, you're like, oh man, it's taking off, and then all of a sudden BTC's like, nope, taking a dump, and then the sale is on after that. So just keep an eye on those prices, and you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always have to do what's right for you. So, but as far as breakout action moves to the upside, Definitely looking at 1632 as far as breakout action and some consolidation, and looking for that next leg up. So once we get over that, we'll definitely look for some moves to the upside, and we'll take a look at that. It's the holiday season. We definitely got to keep an eye on that as well, because it's always historically in our holiday season, we do tend to have some dippy action. A lot of money, people moving some money around, checking some money out, trying to pay for those huge parties or whatever they're doing over there in Bel Air. You never know. People need to spend some BTCs. So keep an eye on that. Even we looked at the holiday just now. It just we did have some dippy action during that time, and just the patterns that are setting up. That I'm definitely looking for some lower prices. I'm just kind of hanging back and seeing what's rolling, and accumulate whatever I can, and looking for those low buys. So definitely got to keep an eye on that. But Coval's already 33% up. There's a few coins in the green. Spell, let's take a look at Spell. It's looking like it's getting over this 786, making a move to the upside. It did come over at 0.0221. So if it does grab some support and start making a move to the upside, definitely look for that 0.0233 as far as getting bullish, looking for some support and making that move to the upside. So we definitely keep an eye out for that scenario. But like we were talking about earlier, definitely got to keep an eye on BTC, because we can get these moves to the upside and BTC decides to say not right now. So you definitely got to be patient with that. And if we do get rejected there, and we do lose support at the 786, we're definitely looking at a 0.0207, and we did put some lower numbers on here the other day in the last video at 0.0165 for some accumulation and next move up. So keep an eye on that. And on as far as Spell goes, XLM's holding at 0.2673. As you can tell, it has the same basic scenario as the as BTC's looking to set up, hitting that 786 line, and looking like it's got a higher low in, so hasn't yet put in that higher high yet. So if we can get over this 786 resistance, we can start looking towards this scenario playing out. But at this point here, if we do get denied at the 786, we're definitely looking at those lower prices, and we did put some lower prices in down here at like 0.17, and I believe I took it. No, I guess I didn't. And will XLM go to 0.05? That remains to be seen. But I'm sure a lot of these coins are looking for the floor. So, and I'm definitely looking for those lowest price possible. So, at 0.26 cents, XLM's looking to looking pretty good as far as getting some sale price action, a lot of accumulation. So it's got some nice curvature. So I'm I've had a few people comment saying, cup and handle patterns on a lot of stuff, but it just remains to be seen. As far as the main outlook, or the the year to date, it's looking to it could go either way. I hear talk on both sides. There's talk of reversals, there's talk of the dippy action. So it's always just 50-50 from right now. And I've been searching around. So feel free to comment on what you guys think about what BTC is going to do next, and we'll figure it out from there. But as far as right now, I'm still looking for the sales. I'm grateful that there's still time, and still time for accumulation. So I see it as a good thing. I see it as a lot of opportunity. So but you got to look at, everybody looks at it different. So, let's take a look at LCX. LCX, I did make some moves to the upside. It's just been consolidating. It held on the 618 for quite a while, and it did get down to the 786. It looks like it's coming down to check that support here. So this scenario is at play as well. If we do get a good bounce, for a double bottom and then the next move up. But if we do lose support at the 786, definitely looking at 0.139. For some accumulation next move up. And we did put this lower number in the last video too at 0.032 just for some accumulation next move up. And, if BTC decides to get some dippy action, we definitely look at these lower prices, and I'm definitely looking at some awesome sales. I mean, if that is some where it's at, and then that next move up is going to be beautiful. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. But you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are reviews and opinions of the market only, and you always do what's right for you. So as far as LCX, we still got to keep that 0.314 on the table as far as some breakout action and move to the upside. So take a look at that, and we'll see where we're at after the holiday season. Let's take a look at Gala. Gala's holding strong on the 786, and but if we do lose support there, we're definitely going to be checking this 0.40, and definitely putting these lower prices on there. I don't know about this 0.04, but 0.26 is it's, if BTC does decide to do some dippy action, I'm definitely looking for some accumulation at 0.26, and I'm sure there's a microfib in here at like 0.17. So looking for those lower price actions, and if we do lose support there, for some accumulation in Gala. So I'm excited if there is if we can get some definitely awesome sales, that'd be hooray for me. But I look at things a different way. I want to buy the floors, so if I can buy the floor, then that's going to be awesome. So the timeline's setting up pretty good, and I'm just it's wishful thinking for me. So let's take a look at ALCX. ALCX, it's still making some moves to the upside. ALCX is getting, it's still staying pretty bullish. It's looks like it's testing the resistance at this 786 at 250. So if we can get over that 250, 0.30 and start making some moves to the upside, definitely look for some. As far as breakout action, we still have that 299.02 as far as some breakout action moves to the upside. But if we do get rejected here, we're definitely looking for some pullback down to the 619 at 2222.105, and it could go as low as the 786 at 201.83. So keep an eye on those, and if we do lose support, the same prices we had in the last video at 176.02 are on the table. And as far as BTC doing some serious dippy, so 101.46 is on the table. So keep an eye on that. Let's see what else we got. NKN looks like it dropped down a bit and got some sale action going. Looks like it did get got rejected at the 786, couldn't get that support, came down to the 786, and then lost that support again. It looks like it trying to test that 786 again, but if we do get rejected again and we do lose support here, as we were talking about in this, if we did lose support, we did fall down a bit, and if we lose support here at 0.33, definitely looking at 0.221 as far as some accumulation on NKN. So definitely looking at that lower price. And but as far as breakout action, 54 is still on the table for the next move up. So I mean, if we can get over that, as far as breakout action, that's the price to look at as far as the next leg up. So keep an eye on those prices and keep an eye on PTC. But if we do get rejected, we definitely got to put these lower prices on the table as far as NKN. So what else we got here? Hero's coming in at 0.1309. Looks like it lost the support there at 0.1341. If it does get rejected, if it does try to make a run at it again, and it does get rejected, we're still looking at these lower prices. It's basically consolidating downward, and it just got that bearish butterfly scenario in there. And so if that is in play, these lower prices at 0.11 are on the table, as well as we put down 0.07 as far as some accumulation, which would be fantastic as far as I'm looking at MetaHero. Those are some amazing prices, especially this late into the the whole season or whatever. Where we've been on a bearish area, but that's my time to buy. So and I'm glad we're still going on these sales, like I said before. So keep an eye on that. But as far as breakout action to the upside, we're definitely looking at 0.26. We did put that on the table the other day. As far as move up, we definitely got to keep an eye on that. So keep an eye on these lower prices and these higher prices. So right now the market just so undecided, but you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you will do what's right for you. Keep looks to be up about 8%. So yeah, it's definitely got a good reversal coming up on this area here. If we can get over 0.7490 for a move to the upside would be the ideal situation. So if anybody's in keep, feel free to comment, and we'll get a grid set up for you guys, and on our next video. Haven't really had too many comments for it, so I just haven't really messed with Keep since it left me behind again. So I just keep it up there as wishful thinking. But it looks like Farm actually hit the 786 at 135, and definitely looking to see what's next in line for Farm. Could possibly have bottom, but if we do lose support there, definitely going back to where it started. So but this scenario could be at play as far as Farm. It did get pumped pretty good, so he's got pretty close to 300. So could it be making the next move up? That remains to be seen, but we definitely got to get over 288 as far as some breakout action in that next move up. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on Farm. And let's take a look at Link. Link's still looks like it tested that 786 and came up and hit the 618. So it could possibly have tested it again and got rejected. So if it did reject it and it's not finding any support here, definitely gonna get some pullback down to the 786. And if it does try to get up again and it does get rejected, definitely gonna get some pullback. And if we lose support there, definitely looking at 1713, and if we lose support there, 1178, which would be some awesome prices again as far as Link goes. Keep an eye on that. QNT is at 18244. Definitely hanging in there, so it's got that scenario as well, that dippy scenario look. So keep an eye on that. I haven't really had too many comments on QNT, so if there is anybody out there wanting some QNT, definitely throw your comment in and we'll continue the grade up, but haven't had too many people ask for that. So but yeah, we just quick run through on everything, and I just wanted to do a quick update on all the random coins before the holiday season. So we're going to be out for tomorrow and the New Year. So we'll come to you guys next in 2022. So thanks for being with me for this year. So and look forward to broadcasting into the next year. So you all have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and as well as a happy new year. Mr. Big Braids is signing out, and you always got to remember that this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions in the market only, and you always do what's right for you. Happy New Year, everybody.